Ready? Go. 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 Oi, 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 oi. More energy, more power. Oi. Bloody hell, mate. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, mind up. Oi, yeah. More energy, more power. Oi, oi, that was mad. More passion. Let me see that footwork. Give it to them. More passion, more energy, more passion, more energy. Oi.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video, Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
We obviously didn't communicate clearly. We're here to discuss your surrender, not mine.
Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una diva. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que empezar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivada y tú aburres mi corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila y te escriba tu canción. Tú eres tan romántico molestando con una viva. Me preguntas si te quiero. Yo te digo que no estoy lista y no quiero comenzar. No hay nada que empezar. Yo te dejaré atrás. Mientras gano más y más. No estás en mi nivel y tú no eres obligación. No estás motivado. Corazón. Eres un idiota sin inteligencia y razón. Entonces déjame tranquila mientras escriba tu canción. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Estoy aquí a disfrutar. Estoy aquí pero quiero gozar. Si quieres a mí pero vamos a bailar. Cintura a cintura, papi, tra, tra, tra. Bailando, gozando y me gusta tomar. Pero no quiero pendejos que no quieren respetar. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más. Déjame pendejo, papi, ya no más.
What is up, everybody? It is your boy Luis Martinez, aka Big Chief Burrito, live with you on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird day. Hump day.
yeah. And on Wednesdays we wear pink sometimes.
Yes, I put pink on.
Uh, Mi Gente show live and direct from the San Diego. Listen, we're
Glitching. We're glitching.
We're glitching. It's not the right day. We're both a little bit under the weather. Yeah, through the magia of cafe.
Oh yes.
We're gonna push through. But big show today. Live and direct here on a Wednesday, San Diego, California. Sofia Carrillo, myself, Luis Martinez, Mi Gente show by Latinos for everyone. How do you like that new? How do you like that kind of catchphrase there?
Oh, by Latinos for everyone. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Ooh, new background. Bit. Okay, no more spectacular. October's over. First of all.
Yes, I was saying. We had November. We like this a little bit better, a little bit kinder, gentler. Yeah, a little bit.
It's still fall, so
it's still fallish. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're here. Anyway, we're waiting. We're I guess our guest might have had some connection issues because I think he's gonna be trying to come back on right now.
Personal news for now.
Personal news for now. We are live and barely alive here in San Diego. Personal news is that I lost my voice almost completely a couple of days ago.
What happened?
I think it's a combination of the weather change and my allergies. I see our guest is backstage, so we'll get to him in a second. Just allergies, a weather change, and just probably caught a bug all at the same time. I was a little bit out of it. I took a couple of days off last week. And then Monday came and I felt really good. I got up, I did my day job, I did good at it. I was able to work. And then I had a karaoke gig Monday night. Had a few drinks, sang a lot of songs, woke up yesterday and it was just like, done. Yeah, I pushed it too far. I overextended my instrument, as we say, and then, today I also took the day off, just rested, but the show must go on. Wearing a collared shirt because I had to go to a celebration of life event. I had to make a stop by. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Juana, a friend, colleague of ours that's been on the show, that's a colleague. She did a sketch and show called La Comadre Pancha. She also did Living with Latinos, a YouTube series that got millions of views. She was a great collaborator, promoter, host at the San Diego Latino Film Festival last year. Passed away recently, a few weeks back, and we were all very saddened to hear about that. Today was a little celebration of life by a show she used to work on called Tonight in San Diego. At I don't know the name of the place, but it was on Commercial Street. So I came back from that to the show, came by, wanted to say hi, pay my respects. Yeah, so, I might play a couple of her little videos later on or next week. We should just, in remembrance of her. But she was a great, great person, great actress. And her commitment to the bit was exemplary. Today I had to leave because the show must go on. But, for all of us that entertain either for a living or because we're called to do it, her commitment to collaboration, to trying to make people laugh, to trying to make the world a funnier place was commendable. And the world is a little less funny today without her. So my condolences to her friends and families. May her memory be a blessing to all of you. And, I know you were fond of her as well.
Oh man, yeah. This one hit me. It was so weird because when you told me, I was in shock. I literally was just. I was like, she was just in a comment section on Instagram the other day. What do you mean? What?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I wish I would have been able to go earlier. It's one of those losses where, man, she was just such a vibrant personality, and I was so lucky that we got to work so closely with her in the San Diego Latino Film Festival this last year, because she was just one of those people that I was really looking forward to collaborating more with in the future. Just such a bright light, and literally not a negative thing could be said about her. She was amazing, and it's a tragedy that she is gone far too soon. So yeah.
All right. Anything else in personal news for you, Sophia?
So I'm coming down with something, And
Mhm.
I'm on day 1. Like, literally today, I just woke up a little foggy, but I was like, "You know what? It's fine. I'll go to work. Totally good." And I was just like a corpse, and by lunchtime, my body was like I started shivering, and I went to the car to take a nap, and I was like, "I'm sick. I'm sick." I took a COVID test. It was negative,
All right.
but I'm calling out of work tomorrow, and we shall see what this weekend has in store. My body is just telling me,
Take
"Chill.
it easy. Yeah.
Take it easy. Take it
Don't
easy."
go- Take my advice. Don't go do karaoke. Okay. Just do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'll try not
Try
to.
that. Try not to.
I'll try not to.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
that's pretty much it.
So okay, excellent. So let's get on to our main topic of the
Yeah.
day
Let's not
because
keep our guests waiting.
let us not keep our guests waiting because and I'm going to share a couple of things that happen here once he gets on. But essentially, the story that we're going to cover tonight is sort of our San Diego minute because it is, it's San Diego and it's art related. But let's bring him on so we can introduce him and talk to him. Let's bring on Dentlok.
Dentlok.
Good. How's it going?
How's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. You guys can find him on Instagram at Dentlok Tattoo Arts. He is a tattoo artist, an artist, a muralist, a painter, community activist, and he does a lot of stuff here locally in San Diego. So walk us through. I'm going to pull up some of the videos that you sent me, but essentially, just to give people the really brief rundown so they're aware, you were commissioned or were part of a team that put together a mural commemorating some Latino wrestlers, some Mexican American wrestlers, featuring obviously local San Diego product Rey Mysterio. Take us to how that project started and how you became involved with that, and ultimately what happened with it.
All right. Well, yeah, I was so my friend Larry from SD Writers. He ran into Ruben Torres from the Love That Neighbor, and Ruben shared to him that he had an idea in which he wanted to portray the legacy of Rey Mysterio and his links to San Diego. And my friend Larry thought of me. He gave me a call. He just told me, I got an idea for you. Wait, once he explained to me what he had in mind, man, my mind was racing. I was ready to do it. There was no, I had already a vision. So I reached out to Ruben Torres, talked to him about it. He said he was cool with me doing it. That was a cool idea because that's what he was looking for, an artist to do it for him. And then now the next thing to do was being able to find the wall. So I, by faith, I guess, I got dropped off in front of that wall. I was on my way to do a meeting for another mural, and I looked at that wall and when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's my wall. That's where it's got to go, And so I was early to my meeting, so I made some time to go with him. I looked for the owner, introduced myself to him, and told him, look, I have this idea. I want this ball, and I want to put Rey Mysterio on it. And the guy, he was super cool, He was like, oh, that's good, that's a good idea. So we had to ask his dad about it. And so once he told me, the next day I sent him a message because I didn't see him, and he told me it was a go. So I got together with Ruben Torres from Love That Neighbor, SD Riders, the Logan High Speed, and then we had hit-ups come into, and they all just do community organizations. They all contributed for the paint and all the materials that I needed to do the wall. And the process took 5 months to do. I started in like October, about this last. It's been a year since I started here. I missed February.
I think he's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you hear me now?
Yeah. You bring it. Yeah. Let's keep going. We'll try to push through it. Okay, so
Right.
Ruben Torres, Love Thy Neighbor. You see the wall. You start the process. You get the okay from the building owners, and it's a 5-month process. You get some of the paint and the stuff donated, and then you get to work, right?
Yeah, that started working for 5 months.
5
So it was
months.
between jobs and work, Yeah, it took a while. it was a lot of work, you know. And I had helped my daughters. Like the first day was my daughters, my wife, my friends from SD Writers. They came and they helped me start buffing the wall. And then from there, it was like one day at a time, you know, piece by piece. It started to come there, and it finally did. And it was stunning. I was getting a good feedback from it. There was people that were going over to take pictures, filming music videos in front of it. And this is right before Rey Mysterio like shouted it out. I was made known that he was aware of the mural. His son's father-in-law lives in the area, so he walked by and saw the mural, sent it to Dominic. Dominic showed his dad, and then they knew what the mural was.
Oh, that's dope.
All right, here's some pictures.
You see us? Yeah, can people see that right now?
Yeah. So we're
So
showing.
you can see. So you see Conan, Rey Mysterio Sr. I see my one, Ruben Torres.
Ruben.
As everybody can. Yeah. So Conan and Rey Mysterio Sr. came down about a month, I think it's 6 weeks ago, give or take, and they did that live. They came to sign hands, to sign everything, they shook hands, they took pictures with them on their wall, in the since they're all part of the Mysterio legacy. You know, we have Rey Senior, who died that thought Rey Mysterio had to wrestle and gave him his name. That's why his name now is Rey Mysterio. I used to be El Colibri. When he came to the United States to wrestle, thanks to Conan, because he's the one that opened the door and said, "Vámonos." And came along and he did his thing, and that's when he changed his name to Rey Mysterio. But since I believe the thing is they misspelled it. They try to spell mystery, and then they just put the O, and then he just ran with it because it worked out. It looked cool.
worked.
So, yeah.
A legend was born. All right.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to play this other video that we have here. So he comes out. There's a whole event. There's videos. There's people there. It's bringing awareness to the community. That's to the point where he even talked about it on I think it was on ESPN or on Fox or one of these major sports shows. So I'm going to play that clip for you guys right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, that was the MMA hour.
That it is, a lot of Latinos are. That's our backyard.
Right.
It's cool to see stuff like that just around the world overall is really cool.
It's amazing how I've never heard anyone say anything bad about you.
Is this the same video? I think so.
You posted, or someone
You guys can
posted,
hear
like
that?
there's this huge mural of you in San Diego.
They just did that, yes.
Wow. Who did that? Like, did you know that they were going to do it?
So I knew that they had done it, and they were gonna.
We're looking at it right here. There it is.
Yeah,
you're coming up.
One of my homies knows the guy that did he's a tattoo artist.
Look at that.
Incredible, huh?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you seen it in person?
No, I've been to San Diego recently, so I know my uncle's on there. Matt One.
Wow.
Dom. We just missed one guy, Psychosis.
Yeah.
He would have been good. Yeah.
Legend.
Maybe they can add him in.
What is that like seeing that?
It's awesome. That's awesome, man. Especially in the area that it is, a lot of Latinos there. That's our backyard.
Right.
It's cool to see stuff like that just around the world overall is really cool.
It's amazing how I've never heard anyone say anything bad about you.
All right. So Ray goes on. He talks about
that was
right?
the next day. Yeah, that was the
Really?
That day before that interview came out on Tuesday, and the mural was painted over Wednesday.
What? All in the span of the same week?
Yeah, like less than 24 hours.
Damn. How long ago was this?
I think it's been 2 weeks now.
2 weeks now. Damn. Okay.
So the mural's up. It's a great success. We're talking about it all over the place. It's bringing, eyes. People are coming by the community. What was the explanation that was given to you? Was there any explanation? Was there any heads up like, hey, you might want to come take some pictures of this? Was there anything that was told to you before the mural was painted over?
Yeah, Ruben found out that the building was sold. And so and that was like 3 months. Like it was 2 weeks before we did the event with the old came because as soon as we found out, then Ruben decided let's move it. We gotta do something with this wall before anything happens to it. And so within those 2 weeks, we organized that event, and we had Conan and Ring Senior come.
Hmm.
Had the lowriders. We had people out there. I'm sure there was over 100 people there that day.
Mm.
Lowriders, bikes, and we were shooting a music video for Man One. It was a really cool experience out there. Cool.
And then the next day the video is out, and then the next day they paint it over. What was your, I mean, you knew it was going to happen, but when you actually saw it like that, what was your like guttural reaction to that? Was it just like heartache? Was it pain? Was it anger? A mix of those things?
Yeah, my stomach dropped.
Mm.
Like going on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I stayed behind. I was like, oh man. I was just, I was on my way to talk to the owner that day. I'm gonna go talk to him today. I gotta go find this guy and talk to him. And it was gone.
Oh my God.
Damn.
My wife, she takes the kids to school through the street to Imperial.
Hmm.
So on her way there, the mural was still there. That was about 7:45 a.m. I got there at 10 a.m. So within those 2 hours, they got rid of it. So we're like, man. And I was sad. I was mostly sad because disappointed because it was starting to catch up. It was starting to go
Mm.
big, and I was excited for what was gonna come with it, and then they just took it.
Yeah.
There it
Basically,
goes.
it was gone. It had gone viral. It had been on national television. It was not only for you, but for Ray to get some extra attention on him and the other wrestlers, just to start that conversation, bringing
Yeah.
awareness and eyes to the neighborhood, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, from an aesthetic standpoint, like even if you're like, hey, I bought this building, um no matter what you're gonna do with it, it makes zero sense to be like, I would rather have this painted an ugly ass white than have this beautiful ass mural on
Mural.
there. It
Yeah.
doesn't, that I didn't have to, like, did the owner know how much you charge for murals? Because
If
you could have
anything,
been
it's
like,
free publicity. It's
you're basically you're burning like a few $1,000s right there, like just off top. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense aesthetically. It doesn't make sense from a business perspective. It feels like a Disney villain, did it,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It felt bad, man. I was like, it looked for the last 2 weeks. It's looked like that.
Yeah.
There was about 10 feet over in the same wall. There was a tag, and it's still there. He had to leave that tagging on there, then and he rather left that
What?
there. Yeah,
did
I
you
was so
Oh,
is
that's
he like
awful.
badly.
was he like a WCW fan or something? What the hell's going on here?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. How can you not love wrestling? I think
Yeah.
everybody, almost every culture, could get into it. They represent
Mhm.
everybody.
Listen, I'm old school wrestling fan. My favorite wrestler was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who I
Uh,
st- who still teaches, I think, up in Oceanside or something. He's got like a wrestling thing going on. So for me, I was like, man, this is a cool ass motif. It's a cool ass vibe to have people here. When you went down there, did you get to talk to the owner, or was he not available to you?
nah, there was no. Well, I didn't.
Or was
You know why? I didn't even try to go and look in that there. I was just, I
Mm.
was like, what am I gonna do now? 'Cause I had to call. The first one I called was my wife. I had to let her know first. And then after that, I went and I called Ruben and talked to him about it, and then we talked about legal stuff, moving on. And then I went to look for counsel. I went to look for the OGs. So I called Victor
Mhm.
Ochoa, and I called Victor Ochoa. I was like, hey, they just painted my wall. He tells me, hey, I'm at the park. Come over. So I went from there. I went straight to Chicano Park, and I went to talk to Victor Ochoa. I talked to Mario Torero, and they all gave me insight. Mario Torero really changed the point of view, like the way I was feeling about it. He told me, it's like this is what you want as an artist. You have to want that your art creates something that is start something,
Mm-hmm.
and this just created an opportunity for you to grow. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's after that I switched my mentality about it. I decided to look at it as an opportunity to create something bigger.
Yeah.
And so that's what like it gave me. It landed perfectly on that, and then that's what I'm trying to do with it. Trying to make it something bigger. Whether or not we get the wall back, or we could find another wall. I want to share it. Maybe somebody will give me a bigger wall, then I could do
Mm-hmm.
it bigger, and then I could do it better. I could add psychosis like you wanted to. I could add
Yeah.
POD. POD did like the theme song for him for a long time. They co-worked with Matt One. So there's a lot of more people from San Diego, from this city that we could throw up there to represent us. That I think
Yeah.
everybody could appreciate what they did. Who doesn't know POD?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're live talking with Dentlok, muralist here in San Diego, about the what happened with his Rey Mysterio mural. But like you said, and when I found out about it, I said, let's have you on the show. Let's come talk about it. Let's raise some awareness about it. So it happened. You talk to the OGs, you talk to the people, you get a different perspective on it. So moving forward, and by the way, this mural is still up, right? This one's still up, right?
Oh,
Yeah, that one is. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So you guys can go catch some of Dentlok's work here at in Barrio Logan, and he's got murals all over the place, and you can
that's
check out his work
amazing.
and stuff like that. So they're not going to hold you down for long, obviously. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, moving forward, after we learn from this, then we talked a little bit at the event in Barrio Logan the other day. What is the community doing coming together so that this doesn't happen again? What is it? What are the takeaways, and what are the learning points that we need to take away from this so that moving forward, people have their bases covered, they have their legals covered, so that it doesn't happen again.
Well, yeah, that's where that's where this thing started. Mario Toreto, he's had a few pieces get destroyed, and because of this, he's already organized. And so when I came to him with this, him and his wife came up with a plan, and it just landed perfectly with us because we came together, and then we're gonna push to create an organization that takes care of the murals, that maintains them, that arranges
Mm-hmm.
contracts between artists and owners so that everybody gets a fair trade. I mean, owners get to
Yeah.
say stuff on their property, but so do artists. And then we get to educate artists about their rights because there's laws that protect the street art. That
Mm-hmm.
now, especially in California, it's been such a big thing. There's strong things that help, and I think a lot of artists don't know. A lot of owners don't know. Like I'm not aware if this guy knows that by him destroying and painting over my mural, he broke my rights.
Mm-hmm.
And by California law, I'm protected for it, so he's liable for something. What it is, not sure. It's a different process, but we gotta
Hey,
figure that.
that's for the lawyers to figure out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out later. But
We got
for,
some litigious homies out there that can help out with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
send them over. We're having a meeting September 9th at the San Diego Maze Factory. Uh, with Marin Torero and his wife, and we're trying to bring the community, trying to bring as many artists as we can. Anybody that's willing to come and help out and help us create this, so that it doesn't happen again. So it doesn't
Yeah.
happen to anyone else because it sucks. You put all this effort, you put all this money. Out of this wall, I didn't get any money out of it. It was all just donate. It's like donated. I saw the dream. I saw the potential of what I could achieve with this wall,
Mm-hmm.
and I took it. I said, I'm gonna do this. I got to do it. And yeah, what it
Yeah,
is.
and you crushed it, man. Thank you for everybody for stopping by. Nagula, our people saw it and are talking about it. It's always a
Mm-hmm.
positive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Melissa Hinton, W. Yeah, we're it's I mean, you
It's
gotta
a
take
win
it
for
as
sure.
definitely definitely as a win. Hey, you guys that are stopping by for the first time, go ahead and leave a like on that stream or give us a subscription, a follow. It helps us out a lot. And you said that's November 9th, then look.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so November 9th, happening where?
The San Diego Made Factory.
San Diego May Factory. Got it.
Yeah, it's right behind. It's on Commercial Avenue, right behind the Walmart. I don't have the address right now.
Okay. San Diego May Factory, November 9th. We will make sure
Please.
that we add the information to the description of this episode. And when we drop the audio only version, we'll also put it in there so people can follow us. We'll also be posting about it, and make sure that you guys go follow at Dentlok Tattoo Arts on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll be able to check in and we're be more aware. So we're very happy. I mean, hopefully out of something like this, a positive can come out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that we can do at Mi Gente Show to help promote that once we guys are up and running. Is this sort of similar to what they do like in Chicano Park, or are all the murals there sort of managed by the park administration for that? Is a difference, right? Because that's kind of like an organization that just deals with the park only.
Yeah. They have their own committee, and
Mm.
they deal themselves out. I'm not sure how it works there, but there's a chain of command from what I understand, and then they all talk to each other. It's pretty cool.
But when you're doing it on commercial properties, even though it's in the neighborhood, you still have to sort of go through the ins and outs of getting the permissions, making sure that you're covered, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I guess the point you gotta have insurance on yourself. Bigger projects, bigger companies, they require for you to have insurance.
Right.
So that's when it becomes like a major business. It's easier to just go. Well, it's better now. Not that I know, it's to have a contract and just have on hey, sign this contract, and then you allowing me to paint this wall, and you allow for this painting to be on this wall for a certain amount of time, so that it's on there. It'll be better for the artist.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. And then you can still catch a lot of Dentlok's work all over San Diego. Tell us a little bit about this piece here.
Oh, okay. So this is a Katrina.
Yeah.
It's one of three that I'm painting with the students over at Millennium Technologies Middle School,
Mm-hmm.
right here on Market next to Gumpers.
Oh.
So Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm running in art class, like art program with the students, where I've been teaching them during school. It's like the last period. They come in, and then I've been able to teach them how to draw, drawing techniques, shading techniques, proportions,
That's
light sources, and
beautiful.
everything. So on that picture, the students did all I did was the face. They did
Mm.
all the flowers, they did all the background. We painted that wall together,
Oh, that's
So
amazing.
they all split up themselves into teams, and we're like, okay, you guys stick up this flower, you guys stick that flower, and then they'll do it.
That's amazing. Good on you for inspiring the youth.
Shout out to Dentlok for involving the youth in his projects. Yeah, absolutely,
Yes.
man.
It's a fun experience, definitely. It's interesting to be able to deal with the kids. They're 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
Mhm.
So I get a way better response with the 6th graders than I do with the 7th and 8th graders.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
makes sense.
interesting. Yeah, the 6th graders are all into it. They've been doing a lot of the work.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Once I finish this one, we're gonna move on to the next one and do a different team on the same school.
What's the next theme?
So this time the principal wanted me to represent more the African American community,
Mhm.
because that's what the demographic of the school is. It's mostly
Mm.
Latinos and African Americans. So she wanted to make sure that they both get
Mhm.
represented. That they both get a point.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I like today's Dia de los Muertos, by the way. I really like the inspiration for
Yeah. Oh, I'm
the
big into that.
skulls and everything. Is that one of your favorite things to sort of draw?
Yeah, definitely. Anything cultura related,
Yeah.
anything that comes through from my roots, I like to show it, and
That's
I like
amazing.
those.
Yes,
And
wonderful.
they can erase the mural, but they can't erase this moment. You know what I
Nope.
mean? They can
I know.
they can
Look at them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't erase
That's
that
him.
moment, and you can't erase the feelings that people got and seeing your artwork and seeing you create that and seeing it evolve and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. That's nice feat. And
What
right next to him. That's so cool.
Diego says Dentlok Angels, Dentlok Tattoo Arts Culture, Legacy, and Art for the Young Generations. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping
Yes.
by.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Legacy. That's a key word, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been my word lately. Trying to build a legacy. Trying to leave something so that my grandkids could walk by and be like, oh, my grandpa did that.
Oh.
You know, my great grandpa. One of my goals is to kind of end up in the history book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you're on your way, brother.
You're on your way, for real.
All right.
Kudos. Good work.
All right. Well, like I said, November 9th, there's going to be a meeting helping out the community to see what kind of options you guys can take legally, as well as how to protect future artists, give them the knowledge, the know-how, so that when they do approach something like this, that they have a contract, that they have a deal, that they know their rights, that they're not breaking any laws, that they're doing everything, they're crossing all their T's, dotting their I's, taking the correct steps to do that. November 9th, we'll make sure that we post about it or follow at Dentlok Arts, at Dentlok Tattoo Arts. And thanks for coming by today, man. I appreciate you taking the time today. And, I know you've been going through it for a little bit, but I know that you're going to come out stronger on the other end of this. And we look forward to seeing, the next bigger wall, the next piece of art that you're going to create and how much passion you're going to put into it.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, and thank you for everything that you do for the community, Dentlok.
Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you for giving me. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right. I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Thank you for coming by.
Te vayan.
All right.
I'll try. Can't promise anything.
All right.
Aww, man. I love what you said though. They can erase the mural, but they can't erase his legacy, the impact that he's having. If anything, I think it makes the community stronger. So
yeah, no, when I was in Barrio the other day for an art event, and I saw him there, and that's the first time that I heard about it, and I was like, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I shared, thank you, Melissa. I shared his Instagram and his thing here on the page. But I'm sure everybody's already following him that stopped by today. Thank you guys. Leave a like on your way out or hang out with us.
Yeah, hang out. Thanks.
We're talking chisme. We're talking about all kinds of stuff here. But yeah, it's an incredibly shitty thing that happened. And like I said, even as a business owner, you buy a building, it's got a fucking awesome ass mural on it. Like, how is that not a positive? How is that not a net positive to your property?
It's so pointless. Like, you got to go out of your way to not want a beautiful piece of art on your building for free.
Yeah, you trust
me.
They're
racist. Let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to assume who the owners are, but I don't know if they had a little bit more knowledge of the community and stuff that they were buying. You're assuming? Okay, you can assume. You can take the low road on this one.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, November 9th, we'll make sure we post that information. But yeah, we wanted to make sure we had Dentlok on for this. And that was basically the reason that we're powering through this podcast tonight.
Para la gente, para la raza. Man, are you doing anything for Dia de los Muertos, by the way? Celebrating this year?
I don't know. Last year was the first year that I did like my little ofrenda.
Oh, yeah.
So do you guys have one up, or when is it?
We did, and this year we last year we went all out. We did a 7-tier ofrenda. And that was beautiful. But my sister had the baby, and she's, walking, running. So the 7-tier ofrenda would not be, it would be dangerous. So we just decided to not do it. We were going to do a smaller one. But we just decided not to do it this year. I have my little cookie up there though, just for me with a little candle. So R.I.P. Cookie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything huge. I'll probably just put up, my dad's pictures and Tango's picture, my dog, and maybe leave out some snacks and some booze for them for tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here most of the day.
Tonight. It was technically last night and tonight.
I thought it was November 2nd. No?
I think you're supposed to put it up on October 31st, but you have until November 1st or whatever. And then, to that night to the 2nd. Yeah.
Okay, so it's tonight until tomorrow is when they can come visit.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah.
But then I also heard something that the 27th or the 28th was the day that it
The
was
dog
easier,
one?
the dog day, right?
I heard that too. And I was like, who came up with this? I was like, first of all, it should be the same day.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know, but aren't the Cholos
Coco,
and
the movie
the
Coco.
right the Ajibres, right? What are those called?
Yeah, the Cholos.
Yeah, the Cholos aren't those the dogs and animals that like guide you as well, but they help you.
Yeah, exactly. They're supposed to guide you. It's part of it. So it's supposed to be the same night. I think they just probably wanted to give it a day. I don't know. Kind of like how there's a national day of celebration for everything. But same thing. Listen, my dogs is always going to be on the same ofrenda as my cousins.
Yeah. Or I saw some of the ofrendas where it's like all this stuff for the dog, and then the Theo right here.
And the Theo gets like a little.
The Theo gets like one little part right over here. Like, oh man. So anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening right now. Yeah. And let's see what else do we have here.
Well, I wanted to pimp out my friend's thing real quick. Do you have the link
absolutely. Let me just get to that. Let's pimp that out, and then that's just I'm over here picking a couple of things here for our links, and then we'll get out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thanks for everybody, Dentlok's followers, our followers, for hanging out. November 9th, they're going to have an event. Everybody check that out.
To support. For sure.
And as always, if you guys can leave a like wherever you're watching, it helps us out a lot. Or give us a sub on YouTube. Anywhere, it helps us out. All right.
Sub, like, comment, everything, everywhere.
So you are going to tell me about this, Sophia.
Yeah, so basically, I was in a reality show a few years ago. I made a lot of cool queer friends. Michelle she is a deaf lesbian, also director, actress, just all of it. She's such an artist. And I believe Real, the series, is about it's going to be a lesbian dramedy, and I think it's an 8-part series. And they recently released an Indiegogo, so if you want to play the video, you can go ahead and play a little bit from there. Just go ahead and click the link. That's Michelle. For those who are listening, hello, my name is Michelle Schaefer, and I am the original creator of Real.
Indiegogo campaign to bring Real to all of you for 8 episodes online.
This is What's Real, a dramatic comedy about a deaf lesbian woman who leaps before she walks, and is hell-bent on finding love. No matter how many times she ends up on the short end of the stick.
A little fourth wall breaking.
Real is about the human spirit, the ability to move forward after setbacks, to not let societal expectations hold you back, and to persevere when all the odds are stacked against you. Real is about characters and life situations that everyone can identify with. Relatable life as seen through the eyes of a powerful woman with heart and determination.
Exactly.
Real is a game changer for the
Michelle Mary Schaefer.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's also a teacher for ASL. It's amazing.
Nice.
You can go ahead and minimize it.
This is humorous.
And if we want to just pimp out a
we only
little
got
bit
one shot
of
at this
the benefits of $59.
All of us will one day look back and
access.
wonder if we truly made a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get for as little as $5. You can get a thank you. You can get an IMDb credit for
$18 for credit. Yep. Digital shout out for 36. Advanced screening for 84.
So join us on this important journey.
Ooh, a big
Let's
one
change
for
the
$125. Okay, signed posters. Those are
That
nice.
is What's Real.
Those are nice.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So you guys got options.
Got options. Go support. Michelle Schaefer is just an amazing person, artist, and this is a really good series. I think a couple of the episodes that were just kind of like pilot kind of like a proof of concept is already on YouTube, so go check it out as well. But it's a really good show. It's actually really funny because just the stuff that comes with with being deaf and queer is just so many little very dramatic and intense moments, but also it makes up for very quirky comedy. And so yeah, go check it out, support. Love you, Michelle, and yeah, keep up the good work.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. Always willing to pimp out our friends' projects. Because what the fuck else are we gonna do, right?
What are we gonna do? It's a podcast.
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We should do our own projects. Is what we should do. Pimp Gotta get back to writing. Jesus.
The San Diego Minute is sponsored by SoCal Tattoo Main Street.
And La Original Casa del Taco.
Yeah. Go get a burrito and then go down the road to get a tattoo. All very close. We're very close together.
We're very close. Yeah, honestly. Go get it.
Because all you gotta do is get on the 54 and go across, and then get on and just go one exit up on the 5, and you're there.
Nasty city, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, at SoCal Tattoo Main Street and La Original Casa del Taco. I saw you guys had a little event there, or it was like a little party.
Yeah, it was
some lowriders, or
it was a little. I didn't go, but it was a little sale and event. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I don't know. I just reposted it because that's what I do. I support. I pimp out. I was not unable to attend, however, but I do what I can here.
Because you got such an important job.
It's a job. It's a living.
Where would the kids know where to go get tacos if you didn't tell them?
Exactly. I got
All right, let's just do a couple of fun things here on the way out there. Well, I did want to show this video that Jordan created for Joanna. He did a little tribute to her.
Oh, dude, she was amazing. Can't hear it.
Oh, sorry.
A great shock to all of her friends and collaborators.
She
wasn't just an amazing talent, but a great person and well regarded by everyone who had the pleasure of knowing her. I'm sharing the link to a crowdfunding campaign set up to help her family pay for funerary expenses. And if you can contribute, it would be much appreciated. So to our friend Joanna, I'd just like to say, we love you, we'll miss you, and thanks for all the laughs. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to collaborate with
like I said, it
still doesn't feel real.
Yeah, it's a sad thing. She did a movie. I mean, she was on her show. She was really coordinated in a lot of the virtual social media stuff for the festival. She would, like, you saw a little clip of her starting to dance. She got us to dance.
Yeah, she did.
She was very in tune with everything that had to do with. She was always very quick to give advice about what you needed for videos, for stuff like that. She was very, very, very comprehensive in that. And like I said, she had a commitment to the bit that was unparalleled. Her Comadre Pancha sketch, maybe it was because I wasn't Mexican, but I always would be like, I get it, but I don't like 100% get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was but I was like, I just like the fact that she goes for it,
It's niche.
She would definitely go for it. She definitely had her time. She was very well loved, and she was on a web series that got millions and millions of views. So she did the damn thing while she was here. So we're definitely sad to see her go. All right, I want to see if we can do a couple of fun things here before we get out of here. A couple of panic cleansers, if you will. Before I go.
No numbers, right, tonight?
Let me triple check that we don't have any.
Probably not. I don't think we've been promoting it too much.
Yeah, you never know. Sometimes people just like have the
link.
That's
true. I do be telling people, just save the link, and whenever you're bored on the toilet, have a thought.
Well, definitely, we're gonna have to get into the Jada and Will love at some point, but we don't have enough time to jump into that.
No, or energy, Jesus. But yeah.
No. We definitely need more energy and passion.
Thankfully, that's like evergreen. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving. So
yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely paint that out at a time. The other stuff that I had, but we don't have time for, is Britney Spears and all her Justin Timberlake stuff. Maybe we'll catch up on that next week. Maybe we'll just do a Cheesema episode next week, and
let's do that. Let's just catch up a bit.
Catch up on stuff. Let's see. Margot Robbie hit the wall. No. That's bad. Travis Kelce bought a $6 million mansion to impress Taylor Swift. I guess that.
God. Oh my God.
Save that one. Yeah. Oh, there's Dizzy. Hey.
That is a full subject. I can. Yeah. I know.
Dizzy,
I can do a
Lizzie,
PowerPoint on it.
let's see if you're available next week. We can come tackle some stuff here.
We might debate it out. I don't know. I do think I have the unpopular opinion there, so we'll see. I don't know.
You have the unpopular. Wait, are you pro Jada? Are you team Jada? Are you team Jada?
I don't want to say that much, but
okay.
Let's just say I'm not pro Will.
Listen,
let's say that much.
I don't know if this is the reason that we're both sick right now, but apparently oral sex is worse than smoking for throat cancer. Doctor claims.
What? Actually, but like, I'm assuming that's penis in mouth, right? Because that.
No. Did you remember what? Remember where? Because was it Michael Keaton that got the throat cancer, and he said it was from he said it was from going down on a girl. It's worse for men and lesbians, I would assume.
Yeah, and lesbians.
So yeah.
Oh whoa!
Yeah,
wait,
but
why? Give me the science. HPV.
Right. So, a young doctor says oral sex is a greater risk factor than smoking in development of throat cancer. Made a declaration. I mean, it's on TikTok. Are you saying number one proven threat? I said what I said. The American Science Society does cite oral sex as one of the potential causes of throat cancer, given that the human papillomavirus virus known as the HPV can be transmitted during the act. So no more going downtown, Sophia. We gotta make.
We just gotta test for HPV is what I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing. No, what?
We're like, listen, it's about to go. It's about to happen.
Someday.
We need you to go ahead and I need a little swab.
That's how I want to go. Listen.
You want to go to? Yeah, listen, man. If we can't do this, then what's life?
What is life?
What is life? What is there even to do?
You know who's safe? Who's very, very healthy and safe? DJ Khaled.
Oh, because he doesn't go down. He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't go downtown.
Yeah, he's very proud of it.
He's very. I mean, that was a thing back in the day. Like, oh, I don't do that. Well,
I'm the king. She only goes down on me. Yeah.
So Michael Douglas in 2013, he's married to what's her name?
Not anymore, right?
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Imagine having Catherine Zeta-Jones and blaming her. I'd be like, sorry, girl. Yeah, come on, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Come on, that's worth it.
That's worth it. If I ever seen it,
worth it. Anyway, so just giving you guys, ladies, a heads up. We're gonna need a swab.
We need a swab test before we can go down.
We need a swab. Safety first, then team.
I will say though, on that note, since we are now, spreading this information on HPV, a huge percentage of the way that women get HPV is because their male sexual partners don't get tested often enough because men don't show symptoms. So men, please get tested often, just in case if you're a carrier. You probably won't suffer, but women do suffer pretty badly from HPV. Like we get really bad symptoms, etc. So just so you don't spread it and you know that you have it, please get tested, everybody. Okay.
Or you can make the vaccine mandatory for young girls. Is also another way to do that, right?
And men, I mean everybody.
Anybody, like I can get an I mean,
you
right?
Because men can get HPV. It's just you guys don't get super severe symptoms, so a lot of times you don't know you're carrying it.
So we don't get symptoms with carrier, but then we could give it to somebody, and then that
you can give it to
somebody.
Exactly. And that's how it spreads.
And then you see that girl again, and then you're like, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden,
the math is mathing. Yeah. So everyone, please take care of yourselves. I know 2 men in my life that have HPV. One showed symptoms, one did not. And the one that did not spread it to many people.
Horse.
Yeah. So just saying, get tested if you're going to be out in the streets. Get tested, everybody. It's fun. Yeah.
All right. A couple more palate cleansers here, Boz, before we go. Is this or is this not a positive response from your wife?
Could you ever cheat on me?
Can you hear that?
Absolutely. That's why I don't make dumb decisions like talking to guys one-on-one or hanging out in like compromising situations. Because I'm a human being, you're a human being, and I'm sorry, babe. I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Oh, okay.
That's why boundaries are so important. You're never going to see me in a situation, even if people think I might be too strict. I don't care because I'm not taking that chance.
Amen.
I'm not putting myself in a position to even be close to a position to potentially fall to temptation. I'm going to keep it 100 because anyone is capable of cheating, but I will not be cheating on you.
Excellent. I love that.
I love you.
That was damn mic drop. Oh my god. Yeah.
Is that bad? Like Liz said.
That's bad. I think that's a very honest answer. I mean, humans are gonna human, and I think she's correct that if ever someone can say I would never cheat ever, but everyone is capable of doing it if you are put in a compromising position, you know. Even if you think you're strong enough to not do it with a celebrity and there's certain circumstances under the moonlight, I don't fucking know what you need, right? But everyone is capable of it. So I do love the messaging of boundaries are very important because, yeah, don't put yourself into a compromising situation. And that doesn't go for just cheating, but for anything really.
Yeah, no, I was looking more at the sort of like the reactions because some people were like, oh, this is like the trad wife, like, you know, hey,
Like
you know,
possessive.
The possessive husband, like, yeah, that's
Right.
why I don't go on vacation with the girls and I don't go on girls' night and I don't put myself in those positions.
Right. And that's when it can get a little unhealthy. But again, everyone's barometer on that is gonna be totally different, which is why everyone should talk and see where the line is before you enter anything, just because
all bro wanted was a no.
yeah, I would never cheat on you. No. Like, yeah, of course, you got to trust people. But in that, you have to trust that they are not going to, you know, put themselves or in that situation, whether, you know, whatever that be. If that means that you can't drink with your girlies because you can't trust yourself to go on a girls trip and not cheat, then you know that about yourself, and that's cool. That's self-aware, you know. If you're totally cool in that situation, like just know your boundaries and don't push them. And I think she's correct. I think that was a very cold way of saying it, like just very like
yeah,
I would. Yeah. We
don't,
all could.
Don't put booze and hot dudes in front of me.
We are all capable of murdering people as well if given the right circumstance. We just don't know what that is until we get there, and so it's good to know the boundaries, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely
Let's just know our lines.
All right. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. All right.
That's right, puta! I need to move these 2 kilos of cocaine to my connect in Denver.
I don't know why I thought this was funny.
Louder. Muy bien. Mittens has an adventure for us.
Anyway, that was just something that I saw that I thought was interesting.
Slutty Dora.
Slutty Dora. You love to see it.
I love
All right,
it.
this is Dad of the Year award here.
What is that?
He comes in and he sees that his kids set up like a trap
There's
for him.
no way they did that. What the fuck?
Let me call him. You have to act like they got like you got like they got you. Oh, let me call him. Guys! Oh shit! He's gonna open the door! Hi!
Yeah, we should
Aww.
He plays it up. Look at that joy.
That is so sweet.
So wholesome.
Oh.
Oh my god!
They're losing their minds. Oh, this is so wholesome. Oh my god.
Hugging each other. That's so wholesome. So wholesome. All right. And then let's see. So good. So good. Let me see. Kids love that stuff. All right. And then the last thing that I have on, and let me just make sure that we don't have any no-namas ways before we get out of here.
Okay.
Go to my forms. No-namas ways. Yeah, but we got a heart out. We got to get out of here.
We have a heart out anyway. So if we do.
Whoa.
20. No kidding. What?
Oh no. Okay, these are. I was like, I thought we had 3, but it's like no. These are the ones from last year's last
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay.
All right. All right. So we can talk about this for a couple of minutes and we get out of here. Okay. This is something that went viral recently. Tell me if you guys took a look at it. This is a list of restaurants women refuse to go on a first date on.
Oh right, I read about this.
And then there was a San Diego version that came out too, which was
No
like,
way.
yeah, there was a San Diego version.
Shut the fuck
All right.
up.
But here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on the list. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle. Okay.
Nope.
Olive Garden, the movies. What the fuck is wrong with the movies?
Yeah, the fuck.
Your House, any fast food chain. Well, you could have just eliminated like 14 of those if you were going to put any fast food chain. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster.
Girl.
You're going to turn down Wingstop?
I love a good Buffalo Wild Wings. Come on.
You're going to turn down the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster?
I love Chili's too. What is up? This is broke people phobic.
Yeah, like
I feel attacked, and I also feel like y'all standards are way too high. All right, this is why you're single.
A breakfast date at Denny's or at IHOP, or like going out to the movies, like let's say you guys work late, you go to a late movie and then go to Denny's at like 1 a.m. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Also, bowling, I love that.
The gym,
yes, thank you, Lizzie. Like, it's the first date. Why would you want to go somewhere expensive if it's the first date? Like, go somewhere where you can make a quick exit. Go to Starbucks. Like, quick exits, you guys. It's the first date.
Ice cream dates, come on, that's so fucking in the summertime.
Ice cream dates are the best thing ever. Are you kidding me? You just have to have a cone with someone. And if you like them, you keep it going.
I don't know if you take somebody to a family function on your first date.
That's creepy. That's a red flag. I agree.
Movie night, that's just a hookup. That's not a date. Somewhere that requires a long drive, bitch, make up your mind. You don't want to go anywhere close. The thing that's close is Chili's. Chili's is close. The nice restaurant is far away. Bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar just for drinks.
That's like the most popular. It's just like, okay, let's go get a drink. Let's go get a drink.
House, sports event. There was a website that was called, my friend created it as part of a marketing class. It was called Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It was just a thing where you could go on dates with people that were going to take you to a baseball game. And it was a good concept.
I like that.
Yeah, why not? Sports events is good. Listen, actually, movies might be a little bit overrated just because you don't have time to talk to each other and stuff. I mean,
that's the same thing with the sports event, though. Like, I'm like, it depends what your vibe is, but like a bar for just drinks is perfect. You just go out, you get a drink, you get to know each other, and if you like each other, you stay, you order food. But yeah, this is giving me the oyster lady. This is giving me I want to go to an expensive place so that they can pay for all of it.
Yeah, listen, like that one video where the girl orders a bunch of stuff. She's like, I'm gonna fuck, like, hey, I'm ordering. Yeah, go ahead, order, please. Take your time. That was another meme that I saw. San Diego specific places, who cares? That's the same thing. Like, don't worry about it.
Well, I'm kind of intrigued. I kind of want to know, what is it? Send it to me.
I think I didn't have it saved, but basically it was like
PB.
Like PB or like what's that called, like TJ Oyster Bar or something like that, or like
okay,
yeah, it was just like a ghetto fab. Listen, man, if you're turning down ice cream and the Cheddar Bay biscuits, we're not on the same length anyway.
Chili's has a 2 for I forgot how much, but it's so cheap, you guys.
Dollaritas are back at Applebee's. Dollaritas, you gonna turn down Dollaritas?
Y'all are absolutely insane.
I mean, come on, man. We're in a tough plus San Diego is the most expensive city in the fucking world to live in. In the US. So
I'm moving.
We're gonna have to sacrifices need to be made.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Y'all gonna have to lower your standards.
Dating is expensive, let me tell you.
Or I'm gonna have to find me a sugar mama.
Yep. You and me both, bud.
Because that shit, yeah. Well, shit. Listen, at least we had a good co-host date the other night when we went to La Bamba Room. That was fun.
That was so good. Thanks for taking me out. I was a little depressy spaghetti, but that was nice.
That was good. It was good times. No show. But anyway, yeah, that's our show for today, guys. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Shout out Dentlok Arts Tattoo. You can find them on Instagram. We'll make sure that when we post a link of the show, we have all that info for their next meeting. And so that everybody can come by. Thanks for stopping by, Lizzie. Lizzie.
Yeah, thanks, Lizzie.
Applebee has Dollaritas. Goddamn right they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with grabbing coffee, something small. You know, there's like
go to Starbucks.
Listen, and I had a couple of things like these set up because the manosphere and the red sphere and the lady sphere are colliding because there's some shit that each side has right and there's each side that has very wrong. So we need to do a dive into that because some of the stuff that the lady sphere wants is sort of unrealistic expectations.
But
and a lot of the red pill stuff, examples of some of the stuff here.
But here's the thing.
Right.
If we're going to go by the manosphere's perspective on all women want is money and a man with money, and we need to be gym, money, investing,
6 foot tall,
6 foot,
over
whatever.
$100,000
Then
a year.
by that logic, those women that would not stoop so low as to have an Applebee's first date are correct, right? Like an alpha would want a woman who would want something expensive.
It's so fucking convoluted.
It's weird and stupid and convoluted. It's all stupid.
It's all so fucking stupid.
Line.
And every fucking episode is the same. Them fucking bringing. Oh my god. Anyway, we'll talk.
Some females.
Yeah. Listen, and as your two high value podcast hosts here, we want to let you guys know we love you. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna go drink some tea and rest. We'll be back. Yes, me too. We'll be back next week. Lizzie, hopefully, will be on. We'll talk Cheeseman. We'll do a whole big Cheeseman, Jill and Will and Jada, Travis Kelce, love, all that good stuff.
Let's do it.
Have a good night. We love you. Peace out.
Hasta luego.
Vamos, papá, hay que irnos. Me estoy aguantando desde que pusieron el domo.
Puedes esperar. Muchas personas trabajaron en esta película y solo quieren que te aprendas sus nombres de memoria.
Y yo quiero asegurarme de que ningún animal resultó lesionado durante la filmación de esta película.
¡Listo! ¡Uy, palomitas en el suelo! Wow.
Espera, parece que Maggie tiene algo que decir. Creo que es su primera palabra.